What's going on, everybody? So in this video, we are going to be talking about some of the most effective ways to generate an income using sales, using ChatGPT, and one of my favorite B2B software tools called Hunter. Now, if you want to generate income, you want to generate revenue, one of the best ways to do that is using B2B sales. So whether you are a freelancer, consultant, a coach, maybe you're a salesperson that works at a company selling a software, for example, you have to get the person on the phone. Now, in order to do that, one of the methods that I found most powerful is actually sending cold emails, right? So in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna help you speed up the process in sending a cold email, from finding the companies to writing the emails using artificial intelligence to finding the right emails to actually send the emails to so that it doesn't bounce or it doesn't send to the wrong person. And then we're gonna show you exactly what to write in the email, how to follow up, and using software to eliminate all the busy work actually so that you can focus on selling instead of administrative work. Now, this video is made possible by Hunter, which is the sponsor of this video. So if you want to check them out more, we have a link in the description, but we'll talk more about them in a bit. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, for this video, we're going to use a combination of ChatGPT when it comes to finding information and writing sales copy or email copy. And then we're going to be using Hunter to find the emails, to validate them, and also to schedule the emails and schedule the follow-ups. So I'm going to give you a hypothetical situation where, let's say I am a contractor, a freelancer, and I am selling digital marketing services specifically to HR SaaS companies, right? Software companies. And my job is I want to create content for them on their website, get them some SEO value so that they can generate leads using content, right? So what I can do is I can go on ChatGPT, and first of all, I can say something like, give me the top HR companies in the USA, provide me a link to their websites, right? So I'm looking for software companies. So when I type that into ChatGPT, it's going to give me, 10 lists, just like how I asked for: ADP, Mercer, Paycheck, Gusto, Workday, Bamboo, HR. So these are all companies that I am aware of because I kind of understand the space, right? So from here, we want their website, which is very important because we're going to put it into Hunter in a second. For the most part, we're generating a list, right? And of course, depending on your product and service, you're going to ask different questions to get a different list. Now, ChatGPT right now, it's still in the early stages, so it won't always produce the perfect list that you want, but it definitely is a good place to start. The next step is I'm going to be using Hunter, hunter.io, which what it allows you to do is it allows you to type in the domain name of a company, and it will give you all the different emails of the people that work at that company. For example, one of the companies on the list of the top HR companies is Mercer, right? So mercer.com, okay? Essentially, the website is going to be like this, and let's say I want to sell them on content marketing services, right? So I'm typing Mercer, and it's going to populate all the emails that they have. So if I am a content marketer, of course, I'm going to need Heather, which is going to be the CMO. It also gives you the phone number over here, and it verifies this with 16 different sources of websites. And I'm also going to find the senior sales marketing manager, for example. And again, I filter it by only looking for the executive and marketing, right? So there's going to be different filters. Like, for example, if you click out, you can look for IT, marketing, and things of that nature, right? For the sake of this particular example, I'm going to find 2 people, but of course, if I wanted to go a little deeper into different filters and things like that, there's going to be 1,600 results. So, know that I can search for the director of marketing, the senior marketing content manager, whatever the case is, right? So you can definitely go much deeper. For the sake of time, let's go ahead and pick 2 people there, right? So now that I have a couple leads, the people that I want to reach out to, right? Let's say I want to write a new campaign. So this is going to be the Mercer campaign, and this is what I'm going to use to actually email the potential customers, okay? So now I'm going to go back to ChatGPT to actually write the subject line and to write the actual body of the copy that I want to write for these people. So I'm going to come up with a subject line just top of my head, and I'm going to say, all right, create 5 variations of this subject line. Generate more leads with content marketing. So with ChatGPT, it's going to give me 5 different lines. Boost your lead generation with custom content, transform your marketing with high quality content, maximize your lead potential with expert content creation, and the list goes on. Of course, you can ask for more different variations or different variations of, let's say, number 2, for example, right? If you want to really get deep into it. Let's say I choose number 4, which is drive sales with engaging content marketing. I'm going to copy and paste that to my subject line, which I'm getting directly from ChatGPT. And then from there, I want to write my email. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, ChatGPT, write me a cold email to the marketing team at Mercer about how I can help them generate more leads with content marketing. I will help them create high value written content for the ideal buyers, which will lead them to sign up for lead magnets. I will help them convert the leads into sales. Mention that my past clients include Oracle, Workday, and ADP. In the end, include a call to action telling them to book a schedule on my time on my calendar if it makes sense to work together. Great. So what ChatGPT gives me is this email. So it's like, dear person, I'll probably change this to hey or hi. hi, hope this finds you well, and then gives this long email about why they should book a time on my calendar. Now, I do think it's a little bit too long. Don't need to read the whole thing. I can say ChatGPT, please write me another version, but include some pain points that relate to HR software, like high competition, cost of leads, too expensive, difficult to find high quality content creators. And then I also want it to write the same email, but make it shorter and make the tone more friendly and casual. So basically, after implementing those two different ideas, here's what it came out with. Hey, I hope you're doing well. Want to reach out to offer solutions to the common challenges faced by HR software companies in lead generation, which is high competition, cost of leads being a burden, difficulty of finding high quality content creators like myself, right? And then that's where my company comes in. We specialize in XYZ. We understand the struggle of creating content, kind of goes into the problem and what potential solutions that I have. That's why we offer a comprehensive approach to content creation. We work closely with you to develop a strategy that suits your needs and goals. Plus, an affordable pricing eliminates the burden of high cost leads. Okay, makes sense. If you're ready for a solution that delivers results, let's schedule a call. I'd love to hear more about your lead generation struggles and see if our company is a good fit for you, right? So still, it's not perfect. I would definitely have to go in manually to kind of make it more human, change maybe the call to action to make it shorter, more snappier. Like, hey, if it makes sense to talk, let me know what your calendar looks like, or feel free to schedule a time to talk on my calendar here. But again, it gets me like 70% there, which is not bad, right? So again, this is a demo. I would, if I were to really do it for real, I would add some human elements. So what I can do on Hunter is I can say like, hey, and then you can enter an attribute. So you can say like first name, right? And then the fallback, if the value of the attribute's not there, I'll just put hey there. So hey there, comma, right? So then I would have to replace this with my company. Let's just call it like DLX marketing, for example. In the end, I'll probably switch it to thanks. So from here, what I can do is I need to put a follow-up in here, right? So what I typically would want to do when I follow up is I actually want to keep this empty so that it replies to the original email. Now you could follow up by sending another email and changing the subject line here, but personally, I find that replying to the original email makes more sense. For me, I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and I'm going to say, write me an email, assuming the prospect did not respond based on the previous email that I had. And it gave me this quite long, right? So I said, hey, rewrite it, make it only 3 sentences long. It says, hi, just wanted to follow up on my previous email about a custom content creation for your HR software companies. If you're so interested, we'll love to schedule a quick call. Let me know if you're available and I'll set something up, right? Again, it's not perfect. I would change. It's probably like 60, 70% there. I would have to add the human element to it, but I just want to show you the power of this, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to copy and paste my follow-up. Of course, like I said before, it's like 70% there, but this is just kind of an example. And so let's say I want to follow up again after 3 days. So this one's after 3 days. Maybe this one, I want to make it after 5 days, right? And then I write another version. I'll be like, hey, write another version to ChatGPT. And then I'm going to paste it here. So now we have a full on email campaign, right? So I found the companies, found the emails using Hunter, verified that it's legit using their verifier source, wrote the email using ChatGPT, wrote 2 follow-ups, 3 days after, 5 days after, if they don't respond, okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go next. Add recipients, put in the leads, and then how I would schedule it, Monday through Friday. I usually like to send it in the morning, so 6 a.m. to let's say 9 a.m. and then unsubscribe button, and then you go to the next. Okay, and these are the emails, and then I can launch it from here. So that's pretty much how I would use ChatGPT and Hunter in a combination. And as you can see, because we can use technology to find the list, then we use technology to find the emails, verify they're legit so they don't bounce, and then use Hunter as well in order to schedule the emails and schedule the follow-ups. It just makes the process so much more easier when it comes to finding the emails, finding companies, and then sending out the emails and following up to generate the meeting and then eventually close a sale. Now, if you are interested in using Hunter, again, this video is sponsored by Hunter. Full transparency, I do get a kickback which supports the channel. So if you want to support the channel, make sure to go in the description, click the link as well over there. Now, if you want to get started with Hunter, you can actually get started for free, right? So by using for free, you're going to have 25 monthly searches, 50 monthly verifications for those emails, and the recipients per campaign, you can actually send 500, which is definitely not bad. If you want to take advantage of these tools for your prospecting, there's also the paid version for the starter, growth, and pro, and so on and so forth, where you can have more monthly searches, more monthly verifications of your emails to make sure that they're not bouncing and you could actually send it to real people. And then the recipients per campaign is going to increase depending on the plan that you get. And of course, there's going to be monthly and yearly plans, and the price is going to differ. And it is an excellent tool because it's used by over 3 million professionals in different companies like Google, IBM, Microsoft, Adobe. So you definitely know the names. It's a very trusted software product in the space. All the review sites on Capterra, G2 Crowd, Trustpilot, it's scoring very high on the reviews, and it's definitely an affordable price, especially because you can actually send the emails from that platform. So it's not just finding the emails, it's also sequencing it and following up, and you can actually connect this to your CRM, it's like Salesforce or whatever it is that you use. So link is in the description if you want to learn more about Hunter and give it a try. So with that said, that is everything we got to cover for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'm going to see you in the next one.